Some renters may be getting this notice from their landlord today. On January 6th, rent may be past due if you haven't paid, but if you do get this notice, landlords say don't panic.
If you receive one of these notices, don't freak out. It's required by state law that we send a notice of non-payment of rent.
Patrick McLeod is the CEO of the Virginia Apartment Management Association. He wants renters to know the notice presents you with several options if you're behind, but you do have to respond.
Very important that people try to take care of getting these situations resolved. Avoidance is not the answer in this, and avoidance is only going to hurt people long term.
Your options are to pay back the rent you owe, enter into a payment plan with your landlord, or apply to Virginia's Rent and Mortgage Relief Program. If you don't respond in 14 days, your landlord could start down a path of eviction.
You have to respond to that notice. It's very clear if you don't respond to your notice that things are going to move down the path of eviction, and that's not what anyone wants.
Melissa Bonfiglio is the managing attorney of the Peninsula offices of the Legal Aid Society of Eastern Virginia. Her team has been representing tenants in court. She says evictions can still happen, but with all these options in place, judges have been continuing a lot of cases into the future. In addition to the options here in Virginia, there's a moratorium on convictions from the CDC, but you have to make declarations like you have nowhere else to go.
Being evicted in a pandemic has ramifications for a lot of people.
With all of these options, she says there's still one big problem that will last beyond the pandemic.
There's a lack of affordable housing, in Virginia, in Hampton Roads in particular. And that's a problem that we've long struggled with.
But for now, landlords and advocates are hoping people can keep their housing. In Norfolk, Brendan Ponton, News 3.